What up, YouTube? We're back to go over another squad builder. I'm not really sure the title, the best way to call it. I know the title of the first video, Balling on a Budget, a little corny, but I needed a title. So what I want to cover in this video, we covered players up to 20,000 coins the first time. And now I want to cover a different section from 20,000 to 50,000 coins. And it's a big jump when you're considering replacing 22 to 25 spots on your team, right? But after looking through it and doing a little research, there's a lot of times you don't really have to upgrade some of these players. So let's sort of dive right into that. And I'm sure if you watch the first video, you're seeing this video saying, hey, your offensive line's essentially the same. Yep, it is, because I can't get anyone better with Secure Pass Protector for under the 50k, except for the right guard. So that's the only one we're really going to be changing here. And he's only really cheap because of the fan appreciation pack, so I would definitely take advantage of that, right? Then you have another sort of segment where we're just upgrading players, right? We're going from an older card of one player to a newer card of one player. That's what we're doing here with Dallas Clark, right? Ghost Dallas Clark is great. His tight end stats and receiving stats are still some of the best in the game. Again, he's just not the fastest guy in the world. He's not the best blocker, but that man can run some dirty routes. And then we go down just a little bit. Upgrading quarterback would offensively super important. This Derek Carr, I picked the milestone version. To have conductor or gunslinger for 20 to 50k is very good, and Carr is actually mobile, so he's going to provide you with that couple times you need to actually be mobile, get out of the pocket, scramble. It's going to come in very clutch. Additionally, the Super Bowl Tevin Coleman, I used the milestone one again, is an amazing running back, right? Now, if you get him all chemmed out with the Super Bowl chems, obviously he's a little bit better. But even with just this, his route running is great, his trucking, his elusiveness, everything's like on that threshold of exactly where you want it. Sure, he's not battle ready, but you don't really need it for him. He's great. He can catch, he can run. Awesome running back. And whenever the next Tevin Coleman comes out, I know I will personally be adding him to my squad based on simply how well this one played. And then we have receivers, right? So everyone knows about the Antonio Brown. He should be on every budget squad, in my opinion. The Golden Tate and the Terrell Pryor. I picked two guys who have playmaker ability. I think it's a great ability in the game and very overpowered. And these are two guys who are, you've got one big receiver, one little receiver. Golden Tate's a little bit better at route running, but you're going to need that on the outside at some point to beat man coverage. Your route running isn't going to matter so much going through zones, but if you're playing against someone who's maybe cross manning or just playing straight up man, you definitely need that. So let's go look at the defense and some of the changes there. Not as many. Alright, so here we have the defense. Again, you're going to see some things that I didn't change up, and the reason I didn't change them up is I didn't really see value to add, right? If I was still saying I had 50,000 coins for this position, I'm not really sure if I'm changing Sean Taylor or Bob Sanders out. There are possible options like the Byron Jones. You could replace him and Sean Taylor, but the tip drill at free safety is amazing. Amazing for that price, right? Same thing with Bob Sanders. His chems are great. He's just great. And the linebacking core, we actually left our left and two middle linebackers exactly the same. Because again, I'm not really seeing the value. Sure, you could find some other players in there, but I didn't see it personally. And then we upgraded to the freeze Levante David, right? So that was sort of not a lot back there, right? But I don't really think we needed it, right? I really like the way that a lot of these cards play. And so defensive line, we did upgrades all around. This Too Tall at left end and then Jarrell Casey at right end. Super glitchy, super awesome cards, especially as you start getting chems on them. They play amazing. Their stats really go up quite a bit. You're talking 96 block shed, 96 power, move a pop. And then if you even get a little more chemistry in there, they go a little bit higher. And then DT, we picked this Jonathan Hankins because he's really got good strength and good block shed. And that's all you really want in a DT. If you didn't want to upgrade DT, you could have easily kept that Kwan Short because he actually compares fairly well to a lot of cards. He's just not as strong as some of the cards in this price range, but his block shed and his power move was generally above a lot of people, right? And then corner, which is the most important part. Now, we didn't increase speed a lot in these three positions at corner, but we did get some cards that have some better chems and just some better overall cards. You know, what I always look for personally in corners, unless you're talking real high end, you want the block shed and hit power, speed, agility, and excel, right? The man coverage and zone coverage, I don't really look at too much, because if you have good speed, agility, and excel, you're a great card, right? And to me, obviously speed's most important, but you see so many cards with the same speed, 92, 93, 94 speed, but then you'll see a card who has 91 agility, and then you'll see a card that has 96 agility, and that 96 agility really makes a difference to me in how the cards play. So that's a key stat I always look for in cornerbacks. So hopefully, I know this wasn't a lot of change, but if you enjoyed the first video, hopefully you came back and watched this video, and it gave you a little more insight of how we're building, and then we'll sort of go up levels as well to get to a certain point. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this again, and if you want more, you know, please let me know. Tweet me on Twitter, put a comment in the video, shit, tell me something. Let me know that this is something you want more of. CC, do this again with this price range, and I'll do it. So, until next time, I'm CC, and I'm out. Peace.